It's a Priory presentation in association with all WNY News Radio.
It's another week of the Nick and Dan Show, Season 2, bitches! Starring your hosts, Nick and that lovable motherfucker, Dan. Not to mention myself, Carl Winslow. And featuring Think So Joe.
Yeah, bro, all up in today's episode, co-host Carl Winslow takes a spot on the casting couch to talk to the boys about what he's been up to behind the scenes. It's raunchy, insulting fun with Carl. Then, Scott and Jason from Seven Faces join in on the fun to talk musical memories, the status of the industry, and food, plus a performance from Seven Faces. Ready? Here we go.
Now, the Triceratops sees her and approaches very slowly. And all of a sudden, 3 pages later, there's 3 horns involved. If you want to know more, boys, you're going to have to read it.
I feel like I need to wash my hands.
I don't think I want to read that.
I don't think I want to read it either.
Carl, I'm afraid that the mysteries are going to have to remain a mystery to us. Whatever, you don't know what you're fucking missing. I'm glad about that, actually.
Yeah, I think that would be a book that does not have something for me in particular.
Well, you won't know until you fucking read it. I'm willing to leave that out there.
Yeah, I would, I'm going to advise against that one.
I'm going to drink that memory away.
Yeah, I'll join you.
So you're back to writing, Carl. All the other things aside, and now mental and emotional scarring that I've just received.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. What else? You said there's 17 books. You got anything else in the works right now? Well, I'm working on a crossover with the Velociraptor Nest and Fabio. Now, Fabio's management has been a little bit less than willing to work with me, but I know the man himself is a huge fan. I've got fan letters covering my desk from him. He loves Dino Erotica. Again, Fabio loves Dino Erotica.
So what we're going to need from you guys at home is to hashtag Fabio loves Dino Erotica on Twitter and see what happens.
This could only lead to us getting sued.
We are now under a parent corporation that is an LLC, so I think we're fine.
Send your hate mail to 1625 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, care of Scott Leffler.
I'm
Sorry,
sure he'll
Scott.
be happy with that.
I don't care. I don't fucking care either.
Nobody asked you, Carl.
I mean, he's kind of part of this. That's right, I'm fucking part of this. Technically, I'm a co-host. I mean, if anything, we're the hosts, and he's the co-host.
I guess.
So what would that make the minions? They're obviously the co-host to the co-host, dumbass.
I didn't know that was a position. I
That
assume
makes sense.
just based on how he acquired them, I'd assume they would have the position of key grip.
I mean, it's plausible. Oh, I can't believe you came up with that one. Look at you, you sharp bastard.
God damn it, Carl. I'm just starting to feel good about myself, god damn it. Now you got me sad.
Are you fucking crying? Are you fucking serious? There's no fucking crying here, you goddamn pansy.
That's right.
Take that masculine beard, wipe off your fucking pansy eyes, and stop it.
I'm sorry, Carl. That's right. There's no crying and rocking. What the fuck?
I'm helping.
No.
I'm helping.
Oh, that God made my face itch.
Good. Don't cry.
I'm not crying.
That's right, you're not crying.
There's no crying in rock and roll.
So, Carl. So, Carl, what else is going on lately? Anything good? Anything good at all? No, not really. I pretty much sit here in the fucking office all the time when you assholes aren't here. I know, Nick, you've been wondering where all the beer's been going. Well, it's been going to me, because it's my beer. When you leave, it's my beer. I thought we had to talk about this last season.
I thought we did too. That's why I kept a lock on the mini fridge.
I mean, we only gotta talk to Scott.
Eh.
Alexa, add lock for the fridge to my shopping list.
I've put lock for the fridge on your shopping list.
Excellent.
Nice.
There you go, Carl. No more beer for you. Oh, you say that now. Don't worry. My minions will make sure that Scott gives me the key for the beer fridge.
Well, I mean, Scott does bring home hotel beer every now and then.
And dude, what are those minions doing?
I have no idea. I've been trying not to pay attention.
Right, they kind of freak me out a little bit.
A little bit. That one eye just staring up at you.
Is any part of you wondering where those horns have been with Carl?
Don't want to think about it.
No.
Because there's not a hole on his body, so...
I mean, actually, there's a bunch of holes on his body.
Well, yeah, he's all bone, but I have...
So are we not doing phrasing anymore?
No, we're not doing phrasing anymore.
Seriously?
We're just going to skip right over that like it never happened.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, man.
So, Carl, you sit in the fucking office all day. Yup. You drink beer all day. Yup. You don't pay for the fucking beer. Yup. So you're saying you got it pretty sweet right now. No, I gotta hang out with you two fucking idiots every week.
Wow.
He's not wrong.
He's not, but at the same time, he's the one that wanted to have a part in the show.
I think we more or less just kind of put him there.
No, he was complaining that he never got a chance to come on the show.
Oh, was I drunk when we had this conversation?
I think so.
You were absolutely drunk. You're always drunk. Not always. Only most of the time.
Mostly all the time.
Isn't that what I said?
Sure.
See? Mostly.
All of the time.
What he said. Carl, it's always great to have you on the Nick and Dan show. I'm not going to lie. You always do bring us a couple of good fucking laughs. What's next for Carl Winslow? Well, boys, I know that some people, they get to a certain point in their writing career and they decide to just call it a day. I'm not. You're not getting rid of me ever. I know I kind of burned through my candle back in the 80s, but now, boys, I'm back stronger than ever. Rock hard like a bone. Oh, seriously, are we not doing phrasing anymore?
No, I don't.
Please.
I don't think we're doing phrasing anymore.
Please.
All right.
Phrasing! Phrasing! So you're not going all without a fight is what you're saying. No, I'm here for the long haul. I got at least 300 more books stored inside of me.
Oh, good Christ.
Ooh, that doesn't sound comfortable. Not like that, you fuckface.
You do write erotica, Carl, so...
I mean, and you've hung out with us enough. You really need to know that this kind of shit's coming.
You would think.
Oh, you have no idea what type of shit's coming, boys. Just wait. All of you wait. Because soon, one day, Carl Winslow is going to be a household name. And not just because of a stupid TV show.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be on the household name and the little red circles under sex offender.
That's what I always figured was going to happen with him.
You know, he's going to be on a list. It's not going to be an esteemed list.
No, I mean, does picking up small fuzzy creatures for the purpose of sex? I never said it was for the purpose of sex.
Actually, you just bought their company. I'm sorry.
That just happens to happen. And again, no money has exchanged hands.
Do they have hands, Carl?
Yes, they have hands. You should see what they can do with them.
I'm good.
No. I mean, come on. Hey, no. Number one, come here for a second. Come here. No. This interview is over. It's over.
Done.
Carl, great to have you. We'll see you again soon.
Bye. I gotta wash my hands.
Come on down to Dan and Nick's Used Guitar Emporium, where you'll find the weirdest shit. I mean, seriously, what the fuck? Need a guitar that's caught fire?
They got it.
Instruments, something to chew on.
We got it.
That guitar looks like it has devil horns.
Got one of those.
Stuff with green strings.
We got that too.
We know what we're doing.
What's this one do again?
Need a 2-string bass?
Son of a bitch, we got that as well.
Need knobs and dialies?
Not sure what it is, but we got one of those too.
And stickers everywhere.
I mean, I don't know if you want it, but we've got it.
Dan and Nick's Used Guitar Emporium. We're completely lost. Are you looking for your next amplifier? Are you trying to redefine your sound? Do you need that piece of equipment to complement your amazing guitar playing? Well, look no further. Bison Electronics has what you need. Look up Bison Electronics online. Handmade from the ground up in Buffalo, New York.
It's established who we are from the other 3 CDs. If you don't have them, you don't have them, whatever.
Right.
You know. But if you know who Seven Faces is and you've learned and you've seen or witnessed any part of that evolution, which every band in Buffalo we played with knows it as good as we do.
I've probably played with you guys at least under 3 monikers. 3 different fucking bands I've played on shows with you guys over the years.
Yeah, you're a get around, aren't you, man?
I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah. I won't even tell you how long
I
I've
don't
been
know.
embarrassing.
The key thing is that you're still playing.
Yep.
That's the most important thing about
I
it.
mean, I've been doing it for a long time, and I'm the baby in the room, so.
There's no return. There's no monetary return. And too many people go out with that. They're going into it that it's like a waitress in LA, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. Everybody coming in to order their food at Denny's, she's telling them how she's going to acting school and this is her temporary job.
Yeah.
We all do this for the love of it. And a lot of bands hate that, the bands that take it serious.
Yeah.
And there was a couple that'll remain unnamed that hate when you tell them this is a hobby.
Mm-hmm.
They hate it because there's a couple bands that they're not a band anymore, but they were for a really long time. They worked their fucking asses off.
Yeah.
And their material was phenomenal. They're better than a lot of shit bands that were in their era and in their style. They didn't make it for whatever reason. So it pisses them off when you say hobby, when you worked so hard, only to have the door shut. And they were right there, they're 2 feet in the door, and their hand was still on the handle.
Right.
Didn't make it, and it hurts me for them that to have gone that far. And
Right. That's gotta be a hit to the ego.
But I mean, at the same time, it's all you're
Yeah, wow.
chasing that drug. Then there's no better feeling, or even just like chasing a dragon sort of feeling is just being on stage, having people be there, wanting to listen to what you have to say, what you have to play.
Even if people aren't there, I don't fucking.
Yeah.
I'm on stage with the guitar in my hand. I'm singing my fucking tunes.
notice that about you, dude.
Yeah.
You're a freaking beast, man.
It doesn't. I can play. I've played to bar staff. I've played to 2,000. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be out there doing what I think is the only thing I know how to do right. I mean, I've been playing out since '95. This is the only fucking thing I know how to do at this point, and that's all I want. And if somebody's willing to occasionally throw me $10 for something I would have done for fucking free in my living room,
I love hearing that, man.
that's
Yeah, dude.
that's the be all end all.
We all say the same thing. We're moving practice, right?
Yeah, that's the be all end all. I'm on stage. I'm having fun. I'm playing some tunes.
It definitely shows that you always look like you're having a fucking blast.
Oh, I'm up. You won't see me on stage scowling. There's always a fucking smile from ear to ear.
Yeah,
I couldn't be in one of those serious bands where everybody looks angry. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
A Norwegian death metal band.
Yeah, I
A
couldn't do it.
lot of the metalcore bands are like that.
Yeah.
It's just their moniker. It's their MO.
Right, and I get, but there's still a certain way to, show like you're enjoying. You don't have to be smiling ear to ear,
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
so many bands I watch nowadays, they just stand there.
Take themselves too
They
serious.
stand there,
man.
they don't do it. It's all about that perfect precision, and they're
Yeah.
staring at their fingers, making sure they hit every note. No, there's other people in the room.
It's-
Interact.
Yeah, you get that separation there. It's,
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like I've
You don't
seen
connect.
metalcore bands where they're not all about just perfect, they're making eye contact with people. Yeah, they've got a fucking angry look on their face. They got that eye contact.
Yeah.
They're moving around.
Gotta have it, man.
They're stomping, owning that fucking stage. They're not just owning the 3 feet perimeter that they found themselves in when the lights came up and they started playing.
You just made me think of a story. 150 years ago.
150 years ago.
One of my first shows, like not high school shows, this is how far back I'm going here. There was a band called Cheshire Cat, and the drummer of Cheshire Cat, his name is Ryan Boyle. This was a phenomenal band going back in 150 years ago. This is the 90s, early 90s. Anywho, I was going to play one of my first non-talent show, high school shows.
Gotcha.
And you just said, look like you're having fun. You got to you got to make eye contact. You got to get around the room. He says, whatever you do, don't look at anybody in the eyes because they could be making a face like they're smelling poop. It's just going to make you fuck up, man, and you're going to lose your concentration. Always look at their forehead. Look above their eyes. They'll think you're looking right at them. You look above their eyes. They could be making poop face all they want. You don't care because you're looking at the zit between their eyes. And sure as shit, that got me through that first gig.
Oh, shit.
And you know you'll learn anyway, too. Going back 150 years ago. 1 or 2 songs into it, halfway through the first song, that all goes away. You're out there, and I'm to the point now where I feel exactly the same way 10 minutes before a show as I do 10 minutes after.
Right.
I don't care. I do this for me and my bandmates. I mean, we do it for each other. And that's one thing I'll say about this band. I mean, we are the original members, other than our drummer Chuck, who's, to us, he's an original member. He's been there for 2/3 of our history.
Yeah,
We all
about
do it.
5 years now.
And the dedication is great, man. And we know we're going to go play shows that aren't always great. And some have been really good. We've had some really, really good shows, but Wednesday nights, Sunday afternoons, twice a week, that's the part we all carved out for each other. And all of our wives and significant others understand that we're dedicated to each other, and that time is going to be good. And we'll drag 2 or 4, 3 or 4, 1 or 4, whatever, could be dragging our asses there that day. But we're doing it, man.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to go and do it, man.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And other days everybody's into it.
Yeah.
Other days nobody's into it.
Oh,
We
yeah.
do it as a matter of course, right?
Yeah.
You got to stay on track. Got to stay on course. Get done, man.
Absolutely.
And it's worked out well for us, man. It's how we're as tight as we. To do it for a living, 5 days a week, would be great. But I'll settle for 2.
Yeah.
And dedication and teamwork
Hell
and
yeah.
everybody working for each other.
That's how you got to do it, though, too. I mean, because you guys are fucking tight.
It's because I just told you, man.
No.
Going back 150 years.
And in case we haven't mentioned it yet,
that, man.
Right.
we've got Scott and Jason from Seven Faces here. And actually, the fucking longevity of your band.
Yeah.
I mean, nine fucking years as a active, moving fucking unit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we were talking before we started filming, you guys, like 2 years for a band around here, you're fucking old. And you're right, because I've seen it throughout the bands. You see them, they're hitting hard, they're good, then they're gone.
Yeah.
Either they self-implode or they all lose interest, something else comes up. You just don't see bands around nowadays that stick it out for the long haul. And I know we've been talking about the immediate gratification kind of deal. Like, people don't have that end game, like the long term in mind. Like, let's just do this to have fucking
Took
fun.
the words right out of my mouth.
Right.
Yep.
Let's just do this to have fucking fun. If it goes somewhere,
Great.
awesome.
Yeah.
But if
yeah.
it doesn't,
Great.
yeah, great. No problem.
Yeah.
Got me out of the house.
Yeah.
Right. I got a couple hours away from my fucking wife. Awesome. Terrific. She says thank you as well.
Practice is in my basement, so.
No, practicing is in the other guitarist basement, so it gives us reprieve from our wives and
That's an
whatnot.
amazing thing, though. My wife. We're down to 4 kids in the house. There's like a few dogs, 4 cats, but we rattle the house twice a week,
Yeah,
How many complaints have you ever heard?
none.
Zero,
None.
man. The support system from all of our families is just fantastic, man.
That's what you need too. I mean, not only do you need the support from your immediate band members, just like you said, the immediate family support too. You know, I mean that just speaks volumes.
There's
It
the
helps
thing.
keep a band together.
Here's the thing: when it comes to music, you can deal with not having support from your family. You'll deal with it. You know, you'll have an argument later and get over it and move on. With your band, if there's 4 guys not supporting each other, it's not worth it.
Right.
Going back to what you were just talking about, and I probably sound cliche as fuck right now. I don't give a shit. We don't even talk about this as a band. 9 years we've never talked about this.
Yeah.
And here we are talking about it. That you do it because you love it, man.
Right.
And if somebody is making it difficult, someone's an asshat, they're always arguing or blowing off practice or complaining about shows or not making money, we gotta make money. That ain't fun, man.
Right.
No.
We've never had this problem, man. We've gotten lucky.
Right. Real
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah,
Like you just said,
that's-
people lose interest. Or
That's the thing about
one guy's got his eye on the prize over here, and
Yeah.
another one don't care. I mean,
Yeah.
the chemistry is everybody's got the same. It sounds like you guys are on that same
Yeah.
same kind of level. Everybody's got the same focus, man. It's like, let's do this because we love it. Let's enjoy it. And things come up. People got shit to do. Real life happens.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
And there's never a Jay blew off practice again or Chuck
Yeah.
blew off practice again. Man, the drummer ain't been here in 3. It's never an issue. It's never even questioned.
Hey, shit comes up.
That's what keeps it
Yeah.
real and fun, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, plus we just like to fuck with each other. The whole goal on stage is to get each other to fuck up.
It's true.
All
Like,
right.
like our last show, I just reared right off and kicked the other guitarist right in the fucking chest. Right in the middle of the fucking... He looked at me, I smiled, and I just reared right off and kicked him.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You know what? To his credit, he didn't miss a fucking beat either.
He saw you coming, man.
He kept going with that riff.
I
We're,
that.
like when I'm on the wad doing a lead, he'll come up and try and kick my knee out. So there's been times I've been on one knee trying to wah. Not that easy at all.
Yeah,
It really sucks nuts.
My foot's been
I've
stuck
seen
in
you on your
between his
back.
calf and his thigh because that's the only thing holding him up.
You look like an acrobat at times. You're on your back, you're on your front, you're on your side. You're kicking in circles. on
That
your
was
side.
all because he dropped his pick.
Yep. I dropped my pick. I'm like, fuck it. I'm just going to go with it. Gotta live in the moment.
Oh.
He thought you were looking for your contact.
There was one show that you had a beer like right by your foot. I'm like, I
never
never keep focused on. Yeah, he never kicked it, but I was like,
talking about
he's gonna
it.
kick that.
He's gonna knock
He's
that
gonna
over.
kick that. It's
Well,
right there.
It's a beer.
He's
Awareness.
flailing around. How is he doing
Awareness.
this?
Beer.
Be sure to check out today's guest, Seven Faces, on Facebook at facebook.com/Seven Faces, or look them up on YouTube by following the link above. Change forever. Blue December. Cry for something. Mind full of nothing.
It's the hardest thing to do as a band, isn't it? To write that really catchy kill.
Right, that one that like people are like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's usually like the simplest fucking idea.
The
Too.
one that you wrote and just fell together in the room. And,
Yeah.
And it was written in one practice.
Yeah.
Or it's the one that you all look at each other and go, okay, it's a good song, but this is the one everybody's gonna fucking hate. Or
Yeah.
this is the one that this is
Yeah.
where, alright, it's that song, we're gonna go grab a beer, have a smoke.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the one that everyone's, dude, that song is amazing.
Yeah.
Really?
The one.
That fucking one? That song right there.
That's when we stopped
It's
doing it that way.
that's
We stopped writing for an audience.
Yeah,
that's
no.
Charlie for us. That song fell into place like
Yeah.
super quick, and that's one that people
Off the
get.
first CD.
Some people get pissed off if we don't play it at a show.
That
I mean,
one
that's-
is one of my favorite songs from you guys, and then the other one is incomplete.
Oh, nice. That's one that we don't play live too much because
It seems
by
slow.
the end of it, like people like don't know what to do. They're like,
Yeah.
all right, I guess I'll clap. It's like at least that's what we feel when we're done playing. It's like I guess we'll clap. We love that song.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's something we started paying a lot more attention to is how we end songs. Because
Yeah.
when songs end sudden,
Mm-hmm.
people didn't know what was coming.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
the original. But
Exactly.
if you do a fade out and a roll out and extend it, they know the song's ended.
Yeah,
And
you
then
do
they'll
like that
start
fam.
cheering, right?
Yeah.
Then they'll start giving you some love, man, because they know the song's coming to an end, man. But too many of our songs do that.
Yeah,
And
that
on that
I think
note.
that one ends on just like an open chord, and it's just like do do do.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, but
Alright.
what? How long is it gonna ring out?
yeah.
That one, and then because bass brother to bass brother,
Mhm.
Empty Thoughts.
See, we don't. Yeah,
Another
we
one
don't.
we don't play anymore.
Yeah, a lot of the ones off the first CD we don't play anymore. There's one song in particular off that's a Human Target. We
Yep.
never play that anymore.
A lot
We
of
stopped
people
playing
like
that years
song.
ago. I've had a couple people that have been like, "That's my favorite song. When are you gonna play it?" I'm like, sorry, never.
How many times have we played that out, Jay? Twice?
We haven't. With
With
in-
Denny?
with Denny, we played it a few times, but we have never played it out with Chuck.
Nope. We haven't played it in 5
And
years.
in at least
6 years.
in 5 or 6 years we haven't played it. But
So when it comes to writing, how do you guys usually approach it? Like I know some people, they like, especially like lyrics. Some people have like a notebook approach. They've got notebooks and notebooks of lyrics. And they just, okay, we've got music, this one. And then I know some people like myself. It's you kind of go in like you kind of come up with the riff and you kind of go with it from there. It's never anything really pre-written. So how do you guys usually approach writing? Is there a certain one way?
We've tried a couple different ways. The majority of the first 2 albums, I've been riffing out since I was 17
Yeah.
years old. So I just riff out and you hum little ditties, right? And you try not to be staccato. If the riff goes 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't sing "I want a cake." You know what I'm saying? You're trying to fit different syllable counts into your vocal style. So 90% of the writing comes that way, with me just riffing out.
yeah, a lot of times it's I'd say about 80% of the time is somebody comes down with like a riff that they've like just just one part of a riff that they like. This sounds cool, and then they play it, and we're like, yeah, it does sound cool. And then we'll kind of start working with it. Once in a while, it's sporadic at jam, like Roll, one of the new songs. That one was just me fucking around at practice, and then it just kind of turned into something. Lyrics, I don't know how that works. You, Bob, and
100% me.
yeah, like I don't.
100%. Actually, I take that back. We had a song on the last album. Chuck had a couple
All right, yeah.
poems that he had written years ago.
Yeah.
Sins of the Father on the last
Yeah.
CD came
Oh, yeah.
from Chuck.
And that was a very personal one for Chuck too.
Yeah.
Those lyrics, but I feel like we come up with a riff, and then you kind of
Turn into a song.
but you go through like, I don't know, you must have it written down, or Chuck gave you the lyrics, and then it just kind of worked into that, and then you kind of, shape the lyrics to work with the song, kind of.
That was Sins. And there's one other one I can't think of. There's 2 songs of our batches that came directly from Chuck. One was Sins. Lyrically, I'm an endless. I write the same song over and over again. It's the same introspective shit, It's just life. I've got, like you just said, I've got notebook after notebook of just ramblings written down. And it's the same, it's the thought of the day. It's pages of people's diaries, man. That's what any song is.
Right.
It's just a note, right? That lyrically, it's never been a problem. Lately, because I don't like writing the same song over again, I'll just blurt something out, and these guys will come up with 1 or 2 words or 3 words.
Yeah.
And that sends me on a course.
Okay.
Just the idea, like Trip. That was
Yeah.
either you or Rob.
Right.
Either you or Rob said that it's one of our newer songs. I was just using a few choice words because of the syllable count in the chorus because we were working a song out. And a few nice words fit repetitively into this chorus that I was able to take that and create a whole song out of it. Now, musically, the first 2 albums, the first album, they
Yeah, the
riffed out
first
of
album was mainly.
it just riffed out of my kitchen
Yeah,
table. The
yeah.
second album, it was about half me doing the same thing. Now, Rob really started to get involved in the second album. And a lot of times he would just bring a riff down.
Build off that.
And we would, as a band, build off that riff and bridges and choruses, this is a really good thing. This is a really cool thing. Me and Rob will say it all the time. The riffs that we end up using, he feels like he wrote them because we're so.
Yeah, you guys got
in
it
tune almost.
Yeah.
We're so locked musically. Like
Yeah.
he feels like he wrote. Like I wrote that song. I wrote that song 4 years ago. It's like because they're let's face it, in a lot of heavier bands, it's the same riff over and goddamn over again 1,000 times. But we have a way of taking it and twisting a little bit, and I think that's why we have a slightly different sound with heavier. But we're not all the way. We're not there. We're not all the way heavy.
Yeah,
Right,
you know what I'm
that's,
saying?
that's a problem we run into playing live shows. Either we're the heaviest band or we're not the heaviest
Right.
band. But it's
Yeah.
hard to find those bands that like
All those heavy
we mix
bands,
in with perfectly.
all those heavy bands have stopped fucking with us anymore. They don't ask us anymore 'cause or we don't fit their bill or whatever reason. I don't know. But early on, because of the band name and the logo, when they don't know who we are, and they're looking for baby bands fill a slot, they call you up and they find out who we are, and you don't get invited anymore. That's fine. Okay, we didn't want to anyway.
Right.
We're trying to get out there and have fun. You know,
Absolutely.
we're not going to push it.
Right.
So conversely, what I was getting at, Rob can bring a riff down, and it'll start a whole song.
Mhm,
Right? I can
mhm.
take a one riff and create a song out of it.
Okay.
At the same time, I can bring down all the singing verses because we write. Singers write, right? So I got lots of singing verses, and I can't find a bridgey part.
Mhm.
So Rob, the other guitar player, being so in lockstep, he's got something that it could be diametrically opposed, which is a good thing because it still fits the song.
Right.
It's a great riff, but I would have never thought of that because it's Rob, not me. It came out of his brain, so we get great songs that way. And every now and then we get tons of shit from Jay. Like
So I do
Jay-
a lot of input on like just song structure. Like this.
Jay being the young guy in the band, the younger guy of the band, he's more in tune with modern days. And plus, he's also the little old man of the band. So that's the both worlds, man. He's the guy. I'm telling you, man. We're going back 10 years when he was 19, 20. We're playing out at bars.
Yeah.
And he's the guy at the bar with the shot and the beer. And I'm acting his age.
Yeah.
You know, running around like a goofball. And he's that little old man. And a lot of times we get stuck on a riff or we're beating the shit out of something. Jay will process it. Where the other three of us in the band are looking at each other, beating it to death.
Yeah.
Jay speaks up and corrects us.
Because I got a like a model that's like this. After a certain point, once you got enough of the things in place, the song kind of writes itself.
It should, right?
And like there's a bunch of songs that we've worked on for a long time, maybe even played out, but then we stopped because it just felt like we're forcing too many different parts into something, and we're not letting the song just do what it needs to do. Like,
Right. You're not letting it speak for itself more.
yeah,
or
yeah,
less.
yeah. Because after a certain point, like the song just writes itself, and like if
All
you-
the good ones write themselves.
yeah, yeah, and that's the part that I really think that I contribute to the band is really just being the quiet listener and then trying to
Or help build the
Song.
structure of the song.
Yeah,
It's almost
yeah.
like as a band, you're one unit.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll watch us all struggle with these parts. The drummer, our drummer's very analytical, try to process everything. Rob will sit back and almost anything goes with Rob.
Mhm.
He'll try to make anything work. He's under the belief that, just like Jay's saying, develop it long enough and it will go.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I'm kind of in between, man. I'll either hate something or I'll love it. If I hate it, I will speak up.
Mm-hmm.
This can't go. This is just. I'll let it go a little bit out of respect for everybody else because somebody else is feeling a vibe that I'm not
Right.
on yet, right?
Yeah.
So once everybody's vibing on it, we're playing the part. That's when I'll speak up when if it still really bothers me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the balance of the band. We have all these pieces, and that's why it works for us.
God! If you want to hear more from the Nick and Dan Show, tune in weekly at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on allwnyradio.com for 2 length-hour podcasts, unhindered interviews, and musical performances. allwnyradio.com. Are you looking for a place to drop anchor and have a cold one? Come on down to the River Pub, where the drinks are cheap and the atmosphere is good. 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York, where you can hang out inside or enjoy the atmosphere outside on the patio. And also, if you're not just satisfied with a drink, you can grab some grub at the pub, right next door at Submariners.
We pride ourselves with amazing quality products with generous portions.
So whether you're looking for food or a drink, follow them on Facebook at the River Pub Niagara, or you can also check out Submariners LaSalle Deli. Stop on in, the River Pub or Submariners, 6004 Buffalo Avenue, Niagara Falls, New York. See you down at the pub.
Now, the one final topic we want to talk about before we call an evening, we always like to talk about one specific thing. In case you guys haven't noticed, we like food. Eateries, dishes you like to cook, where you like to go to eat, what you guys got going on as far as grub goes.
I have a short, simple answer here, man.
Let's hear it.
We eat pizza in my house 3 days a week.
Yeah.
My kids fucking are so sick of pizza, man. At my house right now, there's 5. One's not in the house anymore, but we got 13, 14, 17, and 20. 20 eats all his own stuff with his girlfriend, but the other 3 are left with pizza 3 days a week. Pizza.
Now, where you get pizza from usually?
If I'm in the falls, pizza and subs is easy, man. It's fucking Viola's. I haven't had Buzzies in a long time, and I heard they might be going the other way, man.
No, I haven't had them about a year or two. But last time I got pizza from there, it wasn't bad. But usually, me and my wife, we go for Mr. B's on High Park.
Mr. B's is good. I'll tell you who else has got it going. Fucking Frankie's Donuts.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. We're North Tonawanda. I'm North Tonawanda, so the
What
best
do you get
pizza
there?
in town right now, and is Jay used to work there, Brando's. Now,
I've heard of that.
we used to order Brando's years ago, and they were so freaking inconsistent and up and down.
Mm-hmm.
After you quit.
Except for when I worked there.
After you quit, dude, it got bad for a while. But the last year, Brando's
Well,
is the
they
same
got new.
pizza.
They got new ownership. I know the
It's
guy that.
insane,
Yeah,
dude.
I know the guy that
Great.
bought it out.
Year and a
Nice.
half, man.
Actually,
Doing
the shows that All West New York Radio puts on, usually it's Stamps that have
Yeah.
Brando's pizza.
It's
Oh, is that
awesome.
what Corinne is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's
Oh, nice.
best, man. Brando's and Payne's is really good in NT too.
Payne's.
Right, Payne's is always excellent.
NT
Isn't
had
that the place where you're
45
going to stick the
pizzeries.
dick in the chicken?
Yep, that's where the rape chicken's from.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
I
He
bet
had
that
chicken
pepper
from
stuffed chicken.
Payne's. He was going to put his dick in it. He was so happy.
Like
I was so
American
excited
Pie
about this
pizza.
banana pepper stuffed chicken. I've heard about it,
Oh,
for a long
Boy,
time.
sounds good.
That does
So my
sound
wife
good.
was finally like, well, we're going to go to Payne's. We're going to get this chicken so you can shut the fuck up.
Payne's got good food. Man.
Yeah. So I take a bite of this chicken, and she was like, so how's your fucking chicken? Full fucking packed house. And you know how the tables in Payne's are. You're like
Yeah,
this
yeah,
far
yeah,
away
You're
from
on
me.
top of each other.
You know, I was like, I'm going to stick my dick in this chicken.
Oh,
It was a good time.
I like it, man.
All right, so Brando's and Payne's now. How about you?
I'm a burger boy. I love my burgers.
Yeah.
And
To
to be honest, like the one place that sticks out for me is Zeb's. Like especially around in Niagara Falls Boulevard. Like I love Zeb's. I've been going there since I could eat free. So that was like since when I was like 10 or 11. And their burgers are fucking delicious. The homemade fries. That actually, there's one other place. There's a bar in Amherst, Audubon North.
Oh,
They make
dude,
the
I
best-
drive by there every fucking day.
Dude, they
Good?
make the best fucking homemade fingers, and
Five
they make
Guys
homemade
burgers.
fries. Dude,
That is
Audubon,
good.
Five Guys is good. I like Five Guys. but
Audubon fingers homemade fries, and they make their own blue cheese. Their blue cheese, I don't like. I'm a ranch guy, but this place, I love their blue cheese. I will eat their fucking blue cheese just straight, and that's the fucking.
He's gonna double finger that shit and scoop it right in.
I'm buying a beer from man.
Actually, I think we might be out of this. Oh wait, no, there's more still.
There you go.
No, there should be more.
But that's
Oh,
the
you're-
that's a
oh,
test
you're
to
not.
how
I was
good
actually
this
want
is.
to grab me one too.
I will eat their blue cheese. Actually, I'll change it from Zebsa. Chicken fingers from Audubon North. Boom.
All right.
Cajun barbecue. That's the way to do
A little
it.
parlay.
Cajun
I think
barbecue.
I might have to stop by there after work one of these days.
Yeah,
that
dude,
sounds really fun.
Cajun barbecue on the char pit. Fucking A, man.
I can literally drive by there every fucking day.
That's like the best bar. That's you might want to cut this out, but that's a bar that you can go to, and then they got this back shed. You can go fucking smoke pot back there. Nobody gives a shit.
All
It's
right.
it's a really nice place.
So you in a Remington burger?
Yeah, but no, I changed it to fucking Autobahn North fingers.
So I think I'm gonna have to get out of work at 3 o'clock and drive up by where you are.
You guys
Yeah,
ain't been to
there's-
Remington yet? In North Tonawanda? On the water?
I've heard of it. I've never been.
It's
No,
a nice,
never
it's
been.
a
Closer
nice
to the
place.
Autobahn.
It's yeah, but it's a pricey place.
It's a pricey place, but Monday nights, Burgers and Beatles night, man. There's two guys that play Beatles music with acoustics. They're really
Okay.
fun, good. They're there every Monday, but they're $12 burgers, man. It's a burger patty that thick. It's a jaw stretcher special, man, and it's that pretzel type bun, man.
All right.
And any other night, it ain't worth it, man, because it's your two burgers and
Yeah.
it's $50, $60, man. But $12, you get that freaking burger like that, and a massive pile of fries and the pickle and shit, and you listen to the Beatles. There's
Yeah.
no way there on Mondays.
I think I might have to go
The
there.
Me
Remington.
too.
There,
So
but-
I'm always searching for the greatest bacon cheeseburger out there.
Dude, you add bacon and
And-
mushroom on that?
And
there?
so far, the place that takes the cake is this little shithole diner in Bainbridge, New York. Middle of nowhere that I got a fucking speeding ticket in once when I was driving up from
Because you were
downstate.
hungry and you had to get there quick?
Right.
Well, I went down. I had to go down there to go to court for the ticket and everything. There's this little fucking diner. It's in like an old double wide that they converted into a diner. Going straight like rundown 50s style.
Mm-hmm.
Got this burger just bloody still, so
Ah,
perfect,
You like
rare,
a burger?
Yeah.
All right, I hear you there.
perfect
Hell yeah.
rare burger, delicious, all the juice,
What guy
the
don't love a bloody
seasoning.
burger, man?
Like, can't trust that motherfucker.
No. If it ain't
Yeah.
bloody, you ain't trust him.
I
Yep.
don't know.
But oh, that Bainbridge, New York. It's the birthplace of Elmer's glue, oddly enough.
It's
Really?
Cambridge, man.
It's like kind of like central New York, heading down towards
This is my wife's idea of a burger.
No thanks.
That color all the way through.
No,
yeah,
that's
she's a well
that's
done- a well done.
terrible.
Well done.
That's terrible.
They don't
That
understand.
ruins it.
When they're eating that burger, do they not wonder why they're chewing and chewing and chewing and chewing?
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
not a good burger, man.
No, it's not. Blah. The rules it.
You got it. You should be able to have no teeth and eat that burger.
Yep.
Chew with your tongue and your gum.
Fuck yeah, that's a good burger right
Good
there.
burger. Got juice all over, man.
No, but if you drive past Audubon, go there for some
I'll-
fingers.
I'll be doing
Where is
that.
that? I gotta go there now.
It's on Sweet Home Road. If you're driving down
Like right near the
French-
bug end of Sweet Home, down by
French Road?
Tonawanda
yeah,
Creek.
you make a left onto Sweet Home from French.
It used to be the Sweet Home Cafe? On the
No.
left side, if you make a left on
you
Sweet
drive
Home from French.
drive down a little bit.
They used to be the Sweet Home Cafe.
If it did, I don't know.
Right by the fucking where the Audubon crosses Sweet Home Road?
No,
dude,
no.
dude, no.
Okay, it's
Further
not-
away.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
so
you
if
drive-
you're
you're
so
driving
think
down-
Tonawanda Creek.
Yeah.
Know where Tonawanda Creek
Yeah.
runs?
Yeah.
If
make
you're
a
coming
right-
up that and you turn
right
onto
right on
Sweet Home, it's before you hit Robinson.
Yeah, that's the word, Robinson. Yeah, it's before that.
Like it's
It's-
before
it'll
the
be on the
7-Eleven
right
and
side.
everything.
It's like a dive bar type of thing.
That's not Sweet Home Cafe?
No, dude. No.
Is
All
this
about
you know where
north.
the Sweet Home Cafe is?
I kind
No,
of feel like I
that's
wish
not
this was
It's
earlier
right there
on
on
a
Sweet
Saturday
Home.
afternoon because we just take a road trip.
Right, let's
Yeah,
all let's see who's right.
I would have loved to fucking
Right.
take
Right.
you guys
What color
there.
is the building?
It's like a beigeish.
It almost looks like a
brown.
fucking. It almost looks like a fucking house
Yeah,
that
it
got
almost
converted.
looks like yeah.
Sweet Home
It definitely
Cafe
does.
was a house, man. Looked like a house,
Well,
big
then,
giant house converted.
Maybe it is Sweet Home.
Maybe
Maybe it
it
was.
used to
All
be,
right.
but now it's Audubon
different
North.
ownership, obviously.
Right.
Now
If it even
it's been like that though for a long time though.
I haven't been to Sweet Home Cafe in 15
But-
years, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But-
try that out. That's
But
close
go there.
to me.
My yeah, what I'd say is Cajun barbecue on the fingers.
We're choosing the beer now.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
can tell
close
you guys
we are
are
in this
band
band.
brothers.
Yeah.
He knows my Veltrex prescription just ran out, so I'm good for 6 months.
There you go.
Yeah, my herpes just started flaring up, so.
Sharing is caring, dude. Sharing is caring.
It's a gift that keeps on giving, bub.
Guys, it has been a fucking blast
Oh, yeah, man.
having you guys.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, motherfuckers.
Now for a song from Seven Faces.
And that's all from the Nick and Dan Show for this week. Be sure to tune in on the YouTube channel at Exham Priory for Tuesday Antics, plus the full extended version every Thursday on allwnyradio.com.